Assist trophies coming back from the dead and becoming playable characters. Is it possible? We check it out. What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content. My name is Kellum, and this is going to be your content for today. It looks like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is breaking some hearts left and right. I mean, there are so many characters in this game, it is insane. We are blessed with Sakurai, but there are some characters that don't make sense that are still assist trophies. I mean, I'm definitely looking at Shadow right now, but could there be a way to maybe revive characters that have turned into assist trophies and make them characters? Which characters would suit the best for playable characters? We look through every single assist trophy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to see if they would fit the assist trophy turned into fighter. It's no secret that a lot of people really actually want Waluigi as a playable fighter. So we've already done a Snake Codec on Waluigi, kind of talking about his moveset, and of course Waluigi would have the Piranha Plant as one of his moves, which is crazy because now Piranha Plant is a character in Super Smash Bros. I never thought I would say that sentence, but it is true, it's real, Piranha Plant's a playable character, and Waluigi still isn't in. Now, I think that what could be cool in this game is that if Sakurai made DLC, and right, we have the 5 DLC characters, right? What if one of those 5 DLC characters is actually a character that is an assist trophy in the game? I mean, it's no secret that Sakurai is implementing tiny things like, oh wait, if you're, Toon Link, then, the Toon Link on the train stage changes to Alfonso, stuff like that. So it could still absolutely be possible to have assist trophies, change if you're Waluigi in a stage, and then the assist trophy just doesn't appear ever, which could be, a way that a lot of characters could potentially happen to be characters again. Now, I do think that it's strange, we had Mewtwo as a trophy in Smash Bros. For Wii U, like a regular trophy. Pretty low polygon model, right? And we thought, well, that's the end of it. He's never going to become a playable character. However, he absolutely did become a playable character. Not only that, he even got his own trophy. Not only that, he even got his own amiibo. Now, I know that, Mewtwo is a different case than something like Waluigi, right? I mean, Waluigi is an assist trophy, Mewtwo was just a trophy. However, if you think about it, Sakurai does kind of mess with everything a tiny bit, right? So I could definitely see these following characters as playable characters. Number 1 for me is Bomberman. I think Bomberman is a character that is, very close to a lot of people's hearts. He has, the potential for a moveset. He has all these crazy bomb moves. He has moves from all of his different games as well. I think he fits very well as an assist trophy, but there could be so much more to Bomberman. I think in terms of other playable characters, Crystal is definitely one that I'm looking at. I love how the assist trophy has this style of Star Fox Adventures, right? I mean, that's like her iconic first design. I think if she were to be a playable character, she would be very different from Fox, Falco, and Wolf. She wouldn't have the R-Wing or Wolf in Final Smash at all. She wouldn't use a gun at all. I think that it would be this appearance and that she would use this staff to fight and use, magic spells and stuff like that from the Star Fox Adventures games. I think that she would be a really phenomenal fighter, very quick but has a lot of range with her attacks as well, and not really projectiles, right? So I think that it would be cool to leave all the guns and stuff to Fox, Falco, and Wolf and just have her be an up-close fighter. So if that assist trophy turns into a fighter, yeah, I think that was pretty awesome. Now, another character that of course a lot of people want is Isaac from Golden Sun. Now, he is an assist trophy, sadly, in this game, which means that he only does that stupid, hand wave move and nothing really cool from his games. I do think that if he were to become a playable character, I don't see that possibility very high because he has such a low polygon model and he is an assist trophy. I can't really see it right now, but I do believe that Isaac is one of the characters that is most requested by the fans, so if it doesn't happen in this game, it will happen in the next game. Now, I'm gonna talk about an indie character. It's Shovel Knight. It's one of the only indie characters that I really think has some sort of a shot to be in Smash Bros. Shovel Knight is actually an assist trophy, so modeled, animated, has all these crazy moves, and is in Smash Bros., which is a big, huge deal. So I think that the possibility for Shovel Knight to maybe be in the next game is gigantic. I also think his model is on par with like all the other characters, so potentially Shovel Knight would absolutely make sense. To me, Zero from the Mega Man franchise also is one character that I think has a big possibility of being a playable character. If not now, then in the future, because of course, the Marvel vs. Capcom games. He has such a wide array of moves, he's quick, but he has this sword, and he can even shoot these beams of light with his sword, and just all those cool movements from his original games could transfer very well to his Smash Bros. Character. We don't even have to look at his moveset for like Marvel vs. Capcom or anything. I think that if you just look at the games alone, I think Sakurai could make a moveset for Zero that would feel at home with Smash Bros. And still feels like you're playing a Mega Man Zero game, which would be really awesome. Now Shadow, I almost don't even have to mention this guy. It makes complete sense to have Shadow be an Echo Fighter of Sonic, slightly, modified to maybe have the somersault, the fire somersault, maybe something like a teleport move with Chaos Control, Chaos Spear, where he, shoots light forward like he does in the 2-player mode. I think this would make absolute sense. 2 characters from The Legend of Zelda I think absolutely would be awesome characters is Skull Kid. Yeah, Skull Kid isn't in the game as a playable fighter right now, and he was shown off just on the website, not even as footage. So I think that's such a shame. I think a lot of people really want Skull Kid in there to be the representation of Majora's Mask in the playable roster of Zelda fighters. I think Midna would be really cool as well. I think Wolf Link and Midna would be a great combination to have as a character. It would be another Link, but it would definitely not have a sword or have the same moveset as Toon Link, Young Link, or, the Champion Link that we have now. So I think essentially Wolf Link with Midna would be a crazy cool one. And, with the hand and with all those moves that the Wolf has in the game, leaping forward against fighters and stuff like that, that would fit incredibly well. So I would love to see that. Now also, if you think about fighters from different franchises, that don't necessarily have another fighter, you would think about Captain Falcon in the F-Zero franchise. I think that Black Shadow makes a lot of sense to be his Echo Fighter, but if you think about original characters, Samurai Goro has gotten a real personality boost thanks to Smash Brothers, has a pretty cool design, could be a heavy sword fighter, kind of like, Ike is, but in a way where he has a quick sword move instead of a pretty slow sword move. So I think that this would work immensely well, be another heavy fighter, and sort of be a rival or like a, maybe a bad guy kind of character. So I would love that. I could see Ashley from WarioWare becoming a character definitely in the next game. I mean, if we are picking characters from WarioWare, Ashley would make the most sense. I do love the entire cast of the WarioWare franchise. It's a lot of fun. We actually did a Wario prank call yesterday about Greninja, so check that out if you haven't already. I do believe that Ashley would be on the top of the list, just having all the spells and stuff like that. We did a Snake codec on Ashley with a lot of cool, crazy move ideas, so go check that out if you want to know what Ashley would feel like in a Super Smash Bros. Game. Now, thinking about characters that return from the NES era, I think Takamaru from Takamaru's Castle would be awesome. Another sword fighter, but using lots of projectiles, kind of like the Belmonts, and having this cool, sort of like samurai warrior style of fighting that we haven't necessarily seen in the other fighters. Very steady, with a lot of calmness to it, and just the right moment to strike and being very silent. So almost like Sheik, if Sheik had a sword in Smash Brothers. I think that would fit immensely well. Now, one of the assist trophies that I would love to see as a character, and I've experimented with that in Smash Brothers with a Mii Fighter costume, is Knuckles. I think Knuckles from the Sonic franchise would be a great fighter, like a slow Sonic with very powerful moves, the gliding ability, burrowing into the ground. Not an Echo Fighter of Sonic, definitely a new character. I think Project M did very well with creating Knuckles in a Smash environment. Makes complete sense. Not Shadow, not an Echo Fighter, but just this powerful character that has these great punches to him. So it could even be a rival for a character like Little Mac, pretty fast, because all the characters in Sonic are quite fast, and having these punches that even rival the champion. I think that would be really amazing. Now, I don't want to go over to Sakupan. I don't think that Sakupan has a chance of being a playable fighter. Being an assist trophy is amazing in its own right, so I truly love it for that. I think other characters like Piranha Plant for the Mario franchise could potentially happen somewhere in the future. Thinking about Koopa Troopa, Monty Mole doesn't make all that much sense, but Chain Chomp would be really, really fun and really great, right? Especially, thinking about Chain Chomp being a playable character in other Mario games, like the tennis game. I mean, it's just insane to see a Chain Chomp around that Smash field and just wrecking things, and it being a playable character and not an assist trophy. I know a lot of people don't really like the idea of Piranha Plant. I'm not one of them. I really like the idea. I was disappointed at the reveal because I was expecting so many other, protagonist characters from big franchises. Piranha Plant does absolutely make sense, so I do feel like that is a possibility. And I think that about does it for the assist trophies that I think could be fighters. There are characters like Hammer Brothers that I don't really feel, deserve to be a playable character in Smash. Girahim is kind of outdated now, and I think other characters like Dr. Kawashima fit perfectly just as an assist trophy. So are there other characters that you guys really want to see as a playable fighter? Put it down in the comments. Today's comment question is, what assist trophy should be a fighter? Let me know what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, your comment might be featured in our next video. Our previous comment question comes by way of Blink's Awakening, which is awesome. I hope it's a Blink-182 reference, saying, I would be shocked to see modes like Target Smash and Home Run Contest arrive later via updates or DLC. In fact, I'm kinda half expecting that. Not sure about both the platforms, but I'd certainly welcome it. All I really care about in regards to missing previous modes is Stage Builder, and even more than that, Smash Run. Split Screen Smash Run and Ultimate would be amazing, and so clearly what Smash Run was meant for. It's obviously Smash version of City Trial from Kirby Air Ride, and that game was amazing 4-player split screen, so it's super jarring. This mode is clearly inspired, but it's a trial. It can only be played on local wireless multiplayer on the 3DS, with each 3DS owner also required to own the game. Can't even play the online mode. Seems like it's begging for a proper console version, and Ultimate on the Switch is the perfect place for it to show up. Don't waste your time on me. I'm already a voice inside my ad. Sorry, I just read this as Blink-182 the band. Thank you so much for your comment. It totally makes a lot of sense to me. I think Smash Run is one of those modes that didn't live up to full potential on the 3DS, and if it were to be ported to Ultimate, I think it would make a lot of people happy, and it could even be a tiny part of that World of Light mode, and I would not be surprised at all. So thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, we do have this awesome giveaway, a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate pin that you can proudly wear when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate releases, so put down in the comments why you deserve that pin. Maybe you can win it. Remember, guys, we are also on Patreon. You can support us for just $1 a month, and it will make sure that we can make daily content for you guys and think about Smash Brothers, think about Snake Codex, think about League Speak, and think about all these animations that we do. You can be a part of history. So thank you guys so much that are already supporting us. Remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, click that subscribe button, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked content. See ya.